Hey, Nick Brandreth, Historic Process Specialist here at the George Eastman Museum. Autumn and the fall are my favorite time of year. My favorite photographic activity to do during this time of year is to make spirit photographs. However, not everyone has access to dry plates in a darkroom like I do. So, in the spirit of George Eastman and making sure that photography is accessible to everyone, we're going to show you how you can make your own spirit photograph using an iPhone camera. You don't need a lot to make this work. You are going to need an iPhone with the live view setting. It's also going to be extremely helpful if you have a good steady tripod and something to hold your camera. If you don't have something like this, simply try leaning your phone up against something to keep it stable. Remember that everything has to be completely still except for the ghost subject in your scene. Everything should remain perfectly still during the exposure and the ghost should leave the frame to create the spirit effect.
Go ahead and launch your camera app. Select the live view setting and place your self timer at 10 seconds. Trip the shutter and quickly run into your scene. Be sure to pose yourself in a way that it's easy to leave the frame, as this will help with the ghostly effect. Once the timer is up, quickly leave the frame. Go ahead and select your camera roll, swipe up on the photo, and you'll notice you have several options. Scroll over to long exposure. This will blend your live view image together to create our ghostly effect. You can try making ghost pictures with inanimate objects. Do the same thing where you quickly remove your image from the frame. Then go ahead, bring up your camera roll, swipe up, scroll over to long exposure, and see the ghostly magic happen. The most important thing when doing spirit photography is to be creative. Experiment with different locations, with different subjects, try wearing costumes, using props, anything that comes to mind. The most important thing to do is to be creative and have fun. Here are a few examples of some fun spirit photos that I made while making this video. Remember that using dark clothing against dark backgrounds and light clothing against light backgrounds will help aid in making your spirit images seem more convincing. Try experimenting with different photos in different places and try to trick your friends.
We hope you found this information helpful for making your own spirit photographs. If you make any spirit pictures and post them on social media, be sure to tag us. If you'd like to learn more about photography and all the things we do here at the George Eastman Museum, visit us on our website.